Our story begins in 14th century Ireland, in the prosperous town of Kilkenny. Here lived Dame Alice Kyteler, a woman of immense wealth, power, and sharp business acumen. Alice was born into a prominent family, and her fortune only grew through her 4 successive marriages to rich, influential merchants. The problem, however, was that her husbands kept dying. By the early 1320s, the children from her later marriages grew suspicious. They saw Alice's enduring wealth, which she cleverly passed to her own son from her first marriage, as evidence of something sinister. They accused her of poisoning her husbands and using powerful, unnatural means to secure their fortunes. The family squabble became a legal and religious crisis in 1324. The zealot Bishop of Ossory, Richard de Ledrede, seized upon the family's accusations. The bishop was determined to stamp out what he perceived as organized devil worship, an idea he imported from continental Europe. Alice Kyteler became his primary target, the first person in Ireland to face such a severe charge. The indictment was long and terrifying. Alice was accused of consulting with a low-ranking demon named Robin Artisson, who appeared as a black man, a black shaggy dog, or a terrifying cat. She was also accused of sacrificing animals to this demon and using black magic to control the love and health of her husbands. But Alice was not a common peasant. She was powerful, and she used her connections to fight back, even managing to have the prosecuting Bishop Ledrede briefly thrown into jail. Despite her influence, the forces against her were too strong. Alice, recognizing the inevitable verdict, knew she could not win against the Church's fury. Before the final judgment could be passed, Alice Kyteler escaped. She fled Kilkenny, likely making her way to England, and was never seen or heard from again. Her final fate remains unknown, swallowed by history. Tragically, Alice's escape did not stop the bishop's wrath. Her poor maidservant, Petronilla de Meath, was arrested, tortured, and forced to confess. Under immense suffering, Petronilla claimed Alice Kyteler was the ringleader of a coven. Petronilla de Meath was dragged out and burned alive at the stake in Kilkenny in 1324. Alice Kyteler is remembered as Ireland's first accused witch, a powerful woman who bought her freedom through influence and escape. Petronilla de Meath, however, stands as the tragic victim, the first person executed for witchcraft in Ireland. A stark and cruel illustration that in the 14th century, wealth could buy survival, but poverty guaranteed the flames.